This is Kwararafa Television. This is Kwararafa Television.
All right, thank you so much for staying with us and welcome back. Now we'll take a turn to speak with a guest in the studio. We have with us someone that has also touched the lines of technology and he is here live in the studio. We have a web developer, a consultant, and a public speaker, Mr. John Okeke. We'll be looking at the topic how young people can build careers through technology. Talking about the digital economy. Good to have you on the show, Mr. John Okeke.
Thank you very much.
Yes, it's such an honor to just have you around.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, let's begin with the big part of it. Now, looking at the digital economy, and to speak to us, what are the opportunities that are there for young people to actually harness? And the opportunities, speak to us about the digital economy, what is happening there. Speak to us briefly about it.
Yeah, so for tech, there is always opportunity for anyone that is interested in coming into tech. We have so many, and the interesting part is whether you study computer science or engineering or any other course, mass communication, public health, whatever you study, there's always opportunity for someone. And the technology ecosystem is designed in such a way that everybody is welcomed. And considering the fact that the world today is going digital in everything, it becomes easier for anyone to transition from law, from adult education, from public health, from mass communication, anything transitioning into tech. You can be a designer, you can be a commentator, you can be a publisher, you can even be a developer like myself. You can be a consultant. All you need to do is just know what people need, what the generation is looking at achieving in the next 5 to 10 years, and start working on something that will take you there.
No, thank you for that. Let's look at, you agree with me that many young people right now have this passion for either the digital economy experience or going into tech.
Yeah.
What mistakes are you seeing? Because I'm asking this because I know you've engaged with a good number of young people. What are some of the mistakes that they're making, or some of the steps that they're taking that is not right as tech experts is concerned?
Yeah, so for most of the young people I have interacted with over the years, the most common mistake they make is wanting to do it alone. They want to start learning alone. It's just like school. When you go to school, you are not the only one there. You have classmates, and those classmates are there to help you sharpen your skills, challenge you to do better than you're already doing. It's like a competitive environment. The same thing applies to tech. Whether you are learning solo or you are learning in a group, it is very important that you network with people in the same field you are trying to grow in. Network with them, build yourself to be better than you were yesterday. Because if you are building as an island, or you are learning as an island as one person, every day you make a new progress, you feel like you have achieved way better than the world requires of you, and you see yourself as being the best in what you're doing. But when you have other people that are way better and ahead of you, it challenges you to want to reach that level where they are. So the mistake most young people make is wanting to go at it alone. Some of them don't even want to build a public persona or public presence so that they will be known outside their area. So some developers are only known by their friends. Yeah.
So let's look at your level of experience. Like how long? How many years have you been in this?
This year it makes it 11 years.
As a web developer?
Yeah, generally I've touched everything. I've done mobile application, desktop application, web development, web applications. I've also done consulting. So at the moment, with all the knowledge I've gathered over the years, I dedicate it into finding solutions for people, for companies. And
all right. I think I've seen one, or let's say 2, 3, hackathon and
bootcamp.
Hackathon and bootcamp. What is hackathon and what is bootcamp? What are the advantages? What does it bring to the table? How does it affect us in our daily lives? We'll go on a quick break. We'll come back. We'll talk about hackathon and bootcamp. You need to know about that.
This is Kwararafa Television.
Welcome back. Studio program Morning Breeze on Kwararafa Television, reaching you live from Jalingo, the state capital of Taraba State. And we're discussing about how young people can build careers through technology. And the right person to unpack this very important topic, Mr. John Okeke, is here live with us. I forgot to add that name. Sanlib, the CEO, founder of Sanlib, is here live with us, a tech expert. Someone with in-depth knowledge as far as digital economy is concerned. Now, before we went on that break, I was discussing with you, or I was trying to see how you can speak to us about hackathon and bootcamp. These are two areas or two fundamental lines that you've touched that has actually brought young people together. What informed these meetings and the name? What is it all about? Speak to us about that program.
Yeah, so for hackathons, or let me start from bootcamp because it's a progression. So bootcamps are a training ground for people, whether you are an expert or a beginner, whatever level. You just come there, you have your peers there, you learn new skills and improve on the one you already have. For the bootcamp, the hackathon is like a competition where there's a challenge presented for everybody participating, and in that challenge you are expected to come up with a solution to that particular challenge.
That's right.
Now, on that solution, let's take for example the Taraba State Waste Management Agency. What was the name? Taraba State something like that.
Waste management.
Waste management. Yes.
Under the leadership of Honorable Sean Bernard.
No, the one that Ilya is managing.
Okay.
Ilya Kefas. the ones that clean the roads around the states.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure the state is looking clean.
That's right.
Yeah, something like that.
Sanitation.
Sanitation, thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
So having Taraba State's environmental
Sanitation agency. Yeah,
thank you very much.
Yeah.
So having a digital solution, that can be a challenge, that they have this, but it's done manually at the moment. Let's have a digital solution that helps make the work easier. And among the people we are currently training, we have somebody that is trying to work on a solution like that for the agency, where anybody from anywhere can just order a pickup of the trash in their house instead of dumping it in soccerways or gutters. They just order pickup. They'll come to your house, pick it up, and then go and dispose it at government-regulated sites to manage the way waste is disposed statewide.
That's right.
So for hackathons, after building those solutions,
that project is under bootcamp.
Yes, no, it's under hackathon.
Hackathon.
Yes.
Okay.
So among the people in our current bootcamp, somebody picked it up as a challenge on his own to build something related to that. Now, for those kind of solutions, we may have 50, 100 people building different things and towards the same goal. In the end, you just look at which solution is the most viable and which one will work very well for people, and that particular one becomes the winner. So hackathon works as a challenge, as a competition where a winner emerges.
So it's just a gathering of passionate youth that have interest in
solving
problems.
Yes,
now, my question now about I'm also interested about this development as far as sanitation agency is concerned. This good news has it been communicated to the agency?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Okay, you're just working at the background.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, now let's look at what you mentioned earlier, that working, not relying on people to work as a team has always been a challenge.
Yes.
Is it because of the result you are getting from engaging with these people? Because some people, sometimes they feel like, let me just do it alone. What are the level of acceptability of this very program that you've been coming up with?
Okay, so the reason for encouraging people to communicate or get in touch with a community is so that it makes it easier for you to grow and it challenges you to be better. Now, for young people across the states, the acceptance for what we are doing is currently exceeding our expectations, to be honest.
Wow.
And it's becoming a challenge to us that at the level at which people are accepting what we are doing, because it's presenting new challenges that we are finding it a little bit difficult to solve within a very short period of time. For example, last year we launched a new hub, very big space, like let me say 4 or 5 times bigger than the previous location, and it's not even up to a year, because it was in November last year. We have already outgrown that space. Now we are thinking of a new place. We need a bigger space to move to. So it's becoming a challenge to keep up with the acceptance and get people participating. So for the question, sorry, remind me the question again.
The level of acceptance. I think you've touched it already.
Okay.
And now you're even looking for bigger space.
Yes.
Now, since you're looking for bigger space, and we have someone out there that may have not had the opportunity to participate in previous programs that you had, looking at bootcamp and hackathon. Now, what qualifies someone to go into tech? I know you mentioned part of it earlier, but I wanted to categorically state it out. Some of those things that one need to consider to go in for this.
To go into tech, you basically don't need any serious requirement. It mostly does have the passion to learn and the computer, then have this mind to want to solve problems. If you are someone that is capable of identifying challenges even when things look normal, and then you bring up a solution for it, it makes it easier for you to be in tech, because you will not be waiting for the world to tell you what to do. You will be the one showing the world that you need this thing and come and get it from me. For example, AI. we right from when I was in primary school, we're talking about the generations of computer, first generation, second generation, up to the fifth generation, and then we have artificial intelligence. For all those years, we were going like that in that progression, and we didn't really know how much AI is going to change the world until OpenAI launched, made ChatGPT public some years ago, and that made a shift in the world. Today, almost everything you see, every solution, new cars and everything are integrating artificial intelligence into their vehicles and technology to make it better. So it's making humanity now realize that, oh, we actually needed AI all this while, but we didn't know how much we need it until now that we are using it.
All right, I commend your effort to the number of things you've done. Although, can you give us statistics?
We've done a lot. So, for over 3 years, we've reached over 3,000 people in terms of trainings and teachings, and most of our visitations, boot camps in universities. We've been able to secure partnership with over 15 companies, and we've had for in terms of monetary terms, even though it did not come to me, or for community members that were passionate about what they are doing, we were able to secure the awardment of about $30,000 to $35,000 in grant funding for them to continue building the projects they are working on. We've also trained interns. For interns, we've had presently well over 50 interns that we've trained over the years, and the number keeps rising.
Now looking at, I remember the one at Team Royal Hotel. Yeah, there was one you did at Team Royal Hotel. And this 3,000 last year, 3,000 that we're talking about, Taraba.
Yes, Taraba.
Cut across the local government, or just Jalingo based?
No, cut across local governments. So we've had sessions in Wukari, we've had in Jalingo, then we were supposed to do one in Takum. That was in May this year, but due to logistics constraints, we were not able to proceed with that one. We had a sponsor who wanted us to go for it, but something happened along the way, and the person backed out from the sponsorship. So we could not proceed with that one.
Then the companies that have actually partnered with you, are they companies?
No, most of them are not in Nigeria.
Wow.
So we try to bring the attention of the world to Taraba State. That's practically what we are trying to do.
But how can you define young people in Taraba State? Are they actually measuring up to the world class that you're bringing? You're calling their attention. So how can you balance it up? Are they really trying?
Yeah, they are. So that's one of the reasons why we are here, to train them to measure up. So it's not just about gathering them and teaching them basic skills. So for our organization, when we train, we don't just train you to be a developer. We train you on how to make presentation. How to pitch your idea, how to sell it within 3 to 5 minutes to anybody that is listening.
Now, we're almost rounding up the show. Now, let's look at the government intervention. Has there been any collaboration? You're dealing with over 3,000 youth. So, speak to us about any moment or any intervention or collaboration with the government. Has it occurred? Has it happened? Then, if yes, where and when? Take us through a feasible collaboration.
So we've had series of collaborations with the Ministry of Digital Economy and Innovation under the visionary leadership of Honorable Gideon Samuel. Also, we've also touched partnership with the Ministry of Science and Technology under the Commissioner Honorable Muslim Arwa. We've also had support from the Office of the SGS as well on all the trainings we are doing. So for the government is proactive when it comes to leading these young people into digital skill, pushing them to see a way that you are not just consuming technology, you're also contributing to it.
That's right.
because that is what bettered the vision for me. That should be in around 2016 or 2015, 2016. I watched a video that said over the next 10 years there will be 1.4 million jobs in computer science,
And you picked
but
that challenge.
only 400,000 will qualify for it.
Out of
So I picked it.
1.4 million.
Yes, leaving 1 million jobs on the table for nobody.
For nobody.
So I picked that as a challenge. I want to train people to cover that gap.
Just in few seconds, what is coming up now that we've had series of engagement? Are you done? Oh
no.
have you trained to the number that you want out of the 1.4 million? 400 will be coming aboard. Have you gathered the 400,000 people that you want? Oh, there's still other programs that you want to bring up.
We are still very far from the 1 million number to cover that 1 million, and also from reaching our goal of drawing the attention of the world to Taraba State. So my one earnest desire is to see that Taraba State becomes the Silicon Valley of northern Nigeria. So when anybody is talking about technology in northern Nigeria, they mention Taraba State. I've had series of conversations with foreigners, and when you're telling them about having a tech program in Nigeria, the first thing they'll mention is Lagos. Funny enough, most of them don't know any other state except Lagos. And then if the ones that know a little more, they'll mention Abuja. But very few of them know that something serious is happening in Plateau State. Other my colleague and very good brother, Scarface, that's his nickname. And then we also have Kaduna, we have Miracle in Kano, we have in Benue State. A lot of Taraba State. So there are a lot is happening in the north, but it's only Lagos that a lot of people know. So we want to make sure that when it comes to northern Nigeria, you mention Taraba, and then those foreigners, when they talk about, if you talk about tech, if they say Lagos and you say no, the next thing they should mention is Taraba. That is what I want to achieve.
This vision, how long will it take you to achieve this?
I'm looking at the next 5 years.
Next 5 years?
Yes.
So the Taraba State government will be giving Mr. John Okeke 5 years from now to see what he will bring to the table, talking about the level of technology as far as Northeast is concerned. So that whenever these people mention Lagos, the next thing will be Taraba State. So which program do you have?
So we have a conference coming up on Saturday.
Saturday,
yes,
Saturday,
this Saturday, 8th of August. Yeah, at Team Royal Hotel from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's going to be a gathering where we'll be talking about innovations in technology, the open source economy, and also about Web3, which is blockchain and cryptocurrency. We'll also be looking at how you own what you build as a developer, because in some cases, you can have a very good solution, but because you did not patent it or register it or trademark it, it becomes another person's property because they are the ones to first document it with the government.
That's right.
So we're exploring every field on how you manage what you own. We're also looking at how your income is being taxed by the government and how you should be faithful in paying your tax.
So who is coming? Is it experts or those that want to learn?
Yeah, we have experts with years of experience in the fields.
That will be training.
That will be talking about those things. And then for the participants, everybody is welcome. Whether you have any knowledge of computer or not, whether you just want to come and see what's happening, or everybody is welcome. Experts, beginners, novice, everybody.
All right, thank you so much. So what's your last line?
And it's free to attend.
It's free. With the food.
We'll see what to do about that.
All right, that was on a lighter note though. Now, what's your advice to youth out there, young people out there?
Yeah, for young people out there, everybody is creative. Everybody. There's always that creativity in everyone, but your exposure to opportunities is what brings it out. So for every young person out there within Taraba, outside Taraba, look for a community that is doing what you are passionate about doing, and then connect yourself to that community. Then be faithful in learning and improving yourself. Before long, you find yourself in places where you don't expect to be.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. John, for finding time to be with us and for the wonderful insight that you shared with us as far as digital economy is concerned.
Thank you.
8 August at Royal Hotel, the hall that is just beside, opposite Roadhouse. Yes, opposite
Yes, opposite
Roadhouse.
road.
Yes. So let's be there. 8 August. We're going to break. We'll come back. MC Last B will be giving you entertainment news. Stay with us.
Plenty of them know they believe, and I swear it they pay me. That young boy from Bio, say you go clear for your eye and you go confess. I did boy pass Vinny, got the Father, Son, Holy Spirit with me. They say life na vanity, but not that vanity me I define. Gone, 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 gone. Then they feed the jam for Adamawa, from Adamawa to Metama, from Metama down to Eko, from Eko we dey go international. They feed the jam for Adamawa, from Adamawa to Metama, from Metama down to Eko, from Eko we dey go international.
MC Lasby with the entertainment gist and stories from the world of entertainment. We begin with this romantic story from the Big Brother Ninja house. Kamsi have revealed that she became more closer to fellow housemate Gerard because she was tired of Chinsom's constant sexual conversations. Speaking with Nomi, she said Gerard offers more meaningful conversations, adding that Chinsom has already noticed their growing closeness. She said, and I quote, I was actually using Gerard as an escape route from Chinsom because I got tired of those conversations. I always have meaningful conversations with Gerard. You know, healthy relationships are built on meaningful communication and mutual respect. So, always choose relationships and friendships that bring peace, understanding, and personal growth. Moving to the music scene, rapper and actor Falz has explained that he left active legal practice because his growing music career made it difficult to balance both professions. He recalled a courtroom experience where a judge recognized him as an entertainer. You know, that's the spirit of entertainment, making him to realize his fame could become a distraction and client legal proceedings. He said, imagine becoming even more famous and showing up in a court. It could create distractions. It could have been difficult because my face is already out there. Sometimes success requires making difficult choices and focusing on one part. Always pursue your passion with dedication, but make decisions that align with your long-term goals. In another development, singer Peter Okoye has alleged that His elder brother and former manager Jude Okoye filed a lawsuit seeking to stop him from performing P-Square songs. Peter said the suit is separate from the ongoing Northside music case and denies Jude's claim that he founded the P-Square group by bringing them to Lagos. And during the hearing, the first thing they wanted to stop Peter from performing P-Square songs. However, business and family disputes are best resolved through fairness, dialogue, and respect. Therefore, protect relationships by embracing honesty, communication, and peaceful conflict resolution. Finally, from the international scene again, Mexican social media influencer Cesar Gastelum was shot dead while live streaming on TikTok outside a fast food restaurant in Culiacan. According to reports, two men arrived on motorcycle. One of them shot him before fleeing. Police have launched an investigation, but no arrests have been made and the motive remains unknown. His death adds to a growing list of attacks on social media personalities in Mexico. May his soul find rest with his maker. And however, let us continue to promote peace, value our lives, and support efforts that communities that can create a safer community to everyone. And that's what I have for you today. Thanks for watching Kwararafa Television. I am MC Lasby saying good day.
All right, thank you so much, MC Latvi. And that brings us to the end of Morning Breeze this morning. We'll be coming your way again tomorrow with another fresh package. Please stay with Kwararafa Television for the best. I am Fumi Desmond, and I'm saying good morning.